Well, ladies and gentlemen, in life, you can only ever play the cards that you've been dealt. And today, for the very first time, this one-of-a-kind just may out-trump all other hands. An estate that's been set on over 100 acres of beautiful landscape. It boasts the original basket range stone homette, which was completed back in 1939. And today, it's being offered for the very first time by public auction, this beautiful, arguably Adelaide's most unique land holding. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome. Good afternoon and welcome. Michael Fenn is my name, and it is without doubt great privilege that I represent our company and, of course, our vendors who personally wish you, the buyers, every success with your bidding here today. To the contract I take you first, of course, it's been on display for the prescribed time. Of course, you've all seen it. It is concise as it is fair. It is cash, it is clean, it is unconditional. And it states that we sell all of the land on the 2 certificate of titles, registered book volume 5869, folio 20 and 5835, folio 809. It is all of that land on a wonderful 39.5 hectares of prime Torrens title allotment, the very best title you can acquire here in South Australia, and being sold with that extensive list of inclusions and exclusions, all as depicted on the contract note, and going along with a number of right-of-ways and encumbrances which also have been documented on the certificate of title. Now, buyers, the terms and conditions, well, today we will take them as being read. You've all been serviced with that document, but I would like to point out that the property is being offered subject to our vendor's very realistic reserve price. Upon reaching that reserve price, and there is no further bidding, I'm going to clearly call the property just 3 times before announcing the property is sold, and no further bids will be taken. Only at that time I'll be asking the purchaser to come forward. You'll be asked to sign the contract note, pay the mandatory 10% deposit, with the remainder of the monies being due at settlement, which has been set down at settlement for the 20th of June 2014. Any variations to either the deposit or settlement must have a vendor's written approval. Now, folks, for those parties who have sought some variations, I'm certainly not going to point you out, but you can bid confidently knowing those variations have been accepted. In order to be that lucky and successful purchaser here today, you must do one thing for us first. Get yourself registered, and quite simply, when making a bid, display your bidding identifier. The only other party making a bid here other than myself will be, of course, other than the vendor, will be on behalf of myself. Only 2 such bids up to and not including the reserve price, and they will clearly be announced with me as a vendor bid. We do remind the lucky and successful purchaser to take out all appropriate insurance cover notes out over the property to protect your equitable interest in it. And finally, cooling off rights under Section 5 of the Land of Business, Sales and Conveyancing Act, well, they don't apply here today for any person who bids on the day of auction, whether in person, proxy or representative. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our contract, that is the terms and conditions. Is there any questions, queries at this stage?
Yes, Mr. Auctioneer, we have buyers advocates representing principals in Beijing.
Yes.
Can we pay the deposit by a deposit bond drawn from the Bank of China, and on day of settlement pay in Chinese RMB at the exchange rate on the day?
Sir, we are looking for that deposit here today. It needs to be in our trust account by the end of today. Sorry, the second part of your question was, sir?
Yeah,
the money transfer?
That we actually pay in Chinese RMB at the exchange rate on the day.
Sir, you need to have the money in the solicitors or conveyancers trust account on or before settlement. As long as those monies are there, how you do that, sir, will be totally up to yourself. I wish you all the best. That's a South African accent, isn't it? South Australian. Only a bit of water between us, mate. Any other questions?
Yes.
Madam.
We're finance auctioneers and valuers, and we've secured a French Chateau estate collection of Louis XVI furniture, which will be transported to Adelaide for an international auction. And we are bidding today to secure Carrickville as the perfect venue to conduct the auction. However, due to time constraints, we will need access in 30 days, but can't settle for 60. If you will allow us access to the property in 30 days, we will pay a $50,000 premium on whatever the sale price is. Is that acceptable, and can we bid on that basis?
Okay, well, it's an expensive way to hold a public auction. I could probably do it for you for $1,000 at our office if you like.
Not with this stuff.
Not with this stuff. Okay, madam, look, it's a very good question. In relation to the terms and conditions, they are set down. In relation to any variation of accessing the property prior to settlement, was that what you were looking at doing?
Yes.
Yes, it was. Look, no, we're...
For a premium.
For a premium. Yes, look, what I'll do is I'll just hold that and I'll just consult our vendors and I'll have a chat to them.
We're happy to accept that.
You are? Yeah. Fantastic. Madam, it is your lucky day. Good luck with your bidding. You're registered?
Yes.
Excellent. Any other questions? Well, buyers, building a home that is sure to stand the test of time is very much like building that house of cards. You see, what you need is that good, solid foundation, and then every piece, piece by piece, strategically and precisely placed to ensure that final product is absolutely second to none. Well, buyers, Carrick Hill Estate is very much like that house of cards. A foundation that was laid all those years ago, and from every piece from this English-inspired homestead to those beautiful gardens will ensure that no unstable hand, no unsightly amount of weather will ever bring down this timeless classic. The grounds themselves, well, they've been divided up into 3 individual zones. 2/3 of the estate is known as the Grey Box Woodlands, an endangered eucalyptus tree estate, which I can tell you at this stage, for all the green thumbs amongst you, you don't have to worry about them coming down, as they are secured under local and state heritage listed. The immediate grounds and the formal gardens around the house, well, what a perfect backdrop for this wonderful estate. A home that cascades over 3 magnificent levels with 24 main rooms, and of course that floor plan that is like a complete crossword. Complex in design, yet everything just seems to have its place. The executive residence, 12 main rooms, but what about the southeastern corner of the house is where the servants' quarter is, where that's got 12 rooms as well. So it takes me back and I think to myself, well, back in those days, who really was in charge? Well, buyers, all jokes aside, it is a wonderful family home. Your friends and family are going to love this area, whether they stay a week, a month, or maybe even longer. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, the very worst thing that can happen is you can end up with the perfect hand of all, and that is, of course, a full house. Well, buyers, I hand it over to you. Good luck with your bidding. 55 Carrick Hill Drive in Springfield. It's on the market. Do we have an opening bid to get us away? Call it out, folks. Plenty of registrations here today. A wonderful 100 acres. Call it out. Who wants to see it start? Plenty of registrations. May I suggest one at a time? We've had interest in excess. That 17 million mark. Is that a good place to start? Call it out, folks. Where would you like to see it? 15 million, sir. I like you. At $15 million, I'll just see your bidding card if I can. At $15 million, bidder 1. There you go, sir. First, and you're on the road. At $15 million, and I'll look for a 250 at 15,250. It's against you now, sir. At 15,250, would you like me to take me to 16 million? At 15,250, clearly in front now. At 15,250. At 15,250, I'll just see your bit of registration if I can. 16. Got and a half. 15 and a half. At 15 and a half now, got you, madam. What do you say? Don't be despondent. Don't be misled. What do you say? 15.5. Clearly out with the starter now, calling it away. First call. Second. Third final call at 15 and a half. Are you done, folks? Finished, all quiet? All done at that level. No further. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take us straight into the business end at $20 million. At $20 million, the bid's here with the vendor. I'll look for your increase from there, sir. What do you say, 21? At $20 million, it's here with me with the vendor. Are you out at that level? I'll call it away 3 times at $20 million then, first call. Second. Third, final call then at $20 million. You in, you're out, madam?
Tell you what I'll do.
Tell me. I'm waiting. 17 million. Okay, we'll go backwards. I thought auctions were going the other way, but that's okay. I'll retract my bid at 20 million and we'll go with you, sir, at $17 million. What do you say, madam? Does that encourage you bidding? 18? Quarter again, 17,250. 17.5, new bidder, bidder 3 at 17.5. At $17,500,000, sir, madam. What do you say, 3 in at this stage? At 17.5 now. At 17.5, first call. Second then, third final call at 18. 3/4, 17 3/4. At 17 million, 18 we've got. At 18 now. At 18 then, we've got far left-hand side, sir, it's gone. 18.5, well done. You can come to my auctions anytime. 18,500. At $18,500,000, clearly in front with the nice-looking lady. At 18.5, sir, you're good-looking as well if you give me 500. At 18.5. At 18.5 then, first call. Second. 19,500. 19, got you, sir. At 19 million. At 19 million now, sir, what do you say? At 19 million, you're done. Yes, 20? Half. 19.5, okay. At 19.5. At 19,500,000. Quarter, 250 is 750. At 19,750. At $19,750,000. It's against you both now. Yes, 20 million. Welcome in, sir. Good luck for the consortium. At 20 million, bidder 4. At 20 million there, another half. 20.5. 250, okay, that's okay, madam. Cheeky smile. At 20 and 250. At 20 million 250, sir, it's against you. You can't come to auctions and only have one bid. At 22.50 I've got. At 22.50 then, sir, how's the start?
21 million.
21 million. Sir, well done. At 21 million then, calling it away, first call. Second. Third final call at 20 million. Any further? 200. 20 million, 200. At 200 the bid. At 200, 300. At 21, 300. At 21, 300 the bid. Sir, 21, 300. Same, 400. At 21, 400, 500. At 21, 500 the bid. At $21,500,000, sir. 21,500,000 first call. Quarter, so 750. 21, 7. Quarter of 100. 25,000. So that's 21,525. 21,525. What would you like, sir? 25 and 50 at 550. At 21,550 the bid. At 750. At 750 now. At 21. So 21,575,000. At $21,575,000. Confirm that. Thank you. At 21,750. Sir, bring me up. No. At $21,575,000, it's here in front. 50. So that would take me to 22 million. Sorry, 21 million. Can I just confirm that, Jonathan?
21,625.
21,625. Thank you, sir. 21,625. At 21,625, 22 million. There you go, sir. That makes it easy for me. At 22 million. At 22 million, there you go. Calling it away, first call. 15. At 22 million and 15. At 22 million and 15, same on top, is 30. At 22 million and 30. 30 is 45. At 22 million and 45 now. At 22 million and 45, what do you say, sir? No. First call then. At $22,045,000. Second call. Third. Final call. At 15 again. 60. 22 million and 60. 60, 75. 75 then, it's against you now, sir. At 75. At 75 the bid. At 22 million and 75. Why not round me up? 22 million and 75. Beg your pardon, 75, 10, yes, 85. At 22 million and 85. At 85 the bid. At 22 million and 85, you're done, finished, all quiet with it then, first call. Second. Third. 85. 22, 100. 20. 10. At 22 million. 195.
No, 95.
No, 22 million and 95? Okay. 22 million and 95. Got you. 15 at 22,110. At 22,110,000 now at 110. Beg your pardon? 10,000 at 20, at 120. 20, 30 then. At 30 the bid 40. At 40 at 22,140,000. Here we go. Sir, she's doing a good job at this stage. Don't worry about it. At 22,140,000, you're registered to bid in your own rights? Happy to sign the contract? Fantastic. How about take me to 23 million?
I'm sticking with my bid.
120 and 2.5?
140.
140. Did you say 2.5? 140. At 22,140,000. At 140 the bid. At 140 now. At 22,140,000. Who wants to take me up to 22.5? 140's here. First call. Second. Third final call at 22,140,000. It's right in front. Done, finished, all quiet with it. Finished. Any further, folks? $22,140,000 right here in front. You're done, you're finished, all quiet with it. Finished. Well, madam, I'm going to hold that bid with you and I'm just going to seek some further instructions from our vendor.
That's right. Foot authority, landed right on the number, so we'll sell it 22,140. That's all authorised.
All right, so you're all good to go? Okay, so with the lady. No further bidding, we sell. Okay, fantastic. That's two lots of good news I have for you, madam. At $22,140,000, ladies and gentlemen, if there is no further bid, the lady will buy the house. It is on the market, folks. We are absolutely playing for keeps. At $22,140,000, what do you say from the rear? At $22,140,000, you in, you out. What do you say, sir? Any further? Any further at the rear? What do you...
I'll give you
10. 10, 30, 130. At 130 the bid. 135, 135 for 45. At 145. At 145 the bid at 22,145,000. 165. At 165 the bid at $22,165,000 bids. 15 is 80. At 180. At 180 at 20. 15 again. 95 at $22,195,000. The bid's clearly in. 95, 97.5 at 197.5. Bids clearly out. Same again at 22.2. At 22.2, I've got you now at $22,200,000. Bids clearly in front. You in, you out, sir. We sell. Same 2.5. 22,202,500. Thank you. 2.5. 5. 5 then. 5 all out. At 22,205,000. You in or out? Definitely all out. 205. You... I beg your pardon, sir. Can you help me out with that one?
I give you 22,288,000.
That's correct.
22,288,000. There you go. 22,288,000 from the consortium. At 22,288,000. What do you think? Yes, madam. I'm doing my best, madam, believe me. $22,288,000 is clearly out right-hand side of your deaf.
Put another 15 on it.
88, so that'll take me to 98, so that will take me to 22,303,000. 22,303,000 got you now at 303. At 22 million.
No, too much money.
Too much money, no worries. What do you think? 22,303,000's got you.
No.
Any further?
Too much money.
Too much money, you can't take it with you. At $22,303,000, you out, you in, definitely we sell. At $22,303,000, we sell, you in, out, selling. Gone, congratulations, sir, well bought. Ladies and gentlemen, what a big property, big auction. Thank you for coming along on behalf of our company. Enjoy your rest of your day and good afternoon.